Hi, my name is Romeo, and yes, this is me spilling tender tears like a wuss because Rosaline, the love of my life, my infatuation, was not ready to take our relationship to the next phase. So my homie Benvolio stormed in and started hounding me, shouting, "Yo, Romeo, why are you sitting here bawling your eyes out over just another damn broad? Club be going up on a Tuesday. Let's go find you someone way better at the Capulets party. Someone who's actually in your league." We snuck into the party by disguising ourselves using masks. The party was so lit. As the partiers kept partying, I got bored, so I wandered off to explore the mansion, and that's when I saw her. She was the most beautiful girl I'd ever laid my eyes upon. All those romance novels I'd read didn't do this feeling justice. It was love at first sight. Then we kissed, and I'm telling you, I saw the sparks fly, I heard the fireworks explode, and the missiles going off in Russia. I was on cloud 9. Life couldn't get any better. Then this old hag interrupted the most perfect serene moment, and I had no other option but to book it. Before I ran though, the knowledge of my love being a Capulet hit me, and I felt my whole world come to a halt, and crumble into an infinite amount of pieces. My already wounded heart was once again shattered. When the party ended, I ditched my friends to go and see her, go and see my love Juliet. Her and I talked for what seemed like forever, and I was certain I loved her. I couldn't agree with the statement, "good things don't last forever," anymore in this moment as we were once again interrupted by that old lady. Before I left, I promised her that we would exchange vows the following day and solidify our relationship and love for one another. As the sun came up on another morning, I made my way to Friar Lawrence's cell to tell him about mine and Juliet's wedding. Later on that same day, I went to go chill with my homies Makushi and Benvolio. Once again, the old hag came and took me aside. I learned that the woman was my Juliet's nurse. She had come to inquire about the wedding plans and had strictly warned me not to play hit and run with Juliet. Psh, like I had any intentions of doing so. Finally, the time had arrived and Juliet and I were joined in unification. I was elated, in complete and utter bliss. I had to tell my friends the good news. So I went, but Juliet's spawn of a cousin Tybalt, the king of cats, had the guts to challenge me to a fight. I tried to stop him from fighting me, showing him a form of sympathy knowing that we were now related, but him and Mercutio started to go at it. Before I could register anything, Mercutio collapsed to the ground, cold, pale, and motionless. The wimp ran away after stabbing my brother. I was furious. I had blocked off anything and anyone. I became immune to emotion. The only thought on my mind was to slaughter him and avenge my friend's death. We fought and fought until finally I had killed Tybalt. I could now breathe easier. I felt this weight lift off my chest. I went to hide at Friar Lawrence's cell. He gave me the news that I had been banished for killing Tybalt. I'd rather had died than live a life without my dear wife Juliet. The nurse came to the cell to take me to Juliet so that I could meet her before the time came for me to leave. After the first night I spent with my wife, I left for Mantua. I was having a miserable day when my father's servant Balthazar had come to tell me that my wife, Juliet, was no more. Upon receiving the news, I went to the apothecary and bought a bottle of poison. I went straight to the tomb where my love lay. I wrote up a suicide note, gave it to Balthazar, and sent him away telling him to give it to my father and warned him not to come back. At the tomb, I saw that wretched Paris who wanted to so desperately marry my Juliet. We scrapped it out and I killed him. I ran to where my wife lay and gulped down the poison, hoping to meet her in heaven. Gradually, everything went black. There's no story of more woe than that of Juliet and her Romeo.